Hello everyone and welcome my channel once more. I'm Ali Shahin from Turkey and today we will install the Quarkus on my PC from zero. I know what is the Quarkus. It's the framework like Spring, but I don't have any idea how I can install it. Today we will try to install it together and then we will deploy our first application. For example, we will define an endpoint. It will probably to get request. Then we will try to see our response. For example, hello world, whatever. Then we will finish our broadcast. If you curious about the previous video, it it was about how to install Rust and how can deploy the first application. So by the way, it was successful, but at final we stuck in somewhere because we had to restart our PC. That scenario, I didn't prefer it, as you can understand, because if I restart my PC, my streaming will going down. That's why. Let's start, guys. We can code the Quarkus application in IntelliJ IDEA. Then, so there's plugins. Maybe Quarkus, right? Okay, here Quarkus. Yeah, it's already installed to my PC. It maybe came default, because I didn't define it. Even hadn't any idea that it installed on my IntelliJ IDEA or not. Okay, let's continue. If you don't have the Quarkus plugin, you have to install it. Okay, guys. I I have it. That's why I wouldn't install it again. Okay. If I have this plugin, I will wait that I prefer and I will try something. I don't want to go using now internet yet, but if I need it, I will open my browser. Yeah, as I can see, if I click the new project, there is Quarkus option. Okay. Hello. It's simple. That's our the final goal. So the company name is my channel name. Let's go next. Oh, guys, can you see? It's just like Spring Boot. There is many extension here for the Quarkus as Spring Boot. Okay, maybe rest easy. What is the rest easy? Ajax RS implementation utilizing build time processing and data is not compatible with the guys. For okay, maybe I will need to serialization, but not now. Oh, there is even gRPC services. So do you know I have a plan to deploy our first gRPC service on maybe on Spring Boot. Then maybe I will use the Quarkus because I found it here. Oh, even if you don't prefer to use REST API, there is GraphQL. Really? Oh, guys, GDBC, Hibernate, ORM, and message quakers, Kafka. RabbitMQ, something like that, for cloud Kubernetes. Or do you know the Quarkus seems most modern? Do you know than Spring Boot because the some extension not available in Spring yet. Okay, I will create we without uh, any extension. The first of thing that I do the I want to remove that test cases, you know, because my oh there is even some Docker files. Do you know the Spring Boot had the main classes, the starter classes, right? But what is starter classes of the Quarkus? Do you have any idea? I am nothing see here. There is nothing for the starting, but I will follow this case where our application will start. Yeah, it's stolen from the Maven Central repo to our dependencies. We will wait till all done. Oh, it's banner Quarkus. What happened? It started really. If I go to the this path, hello, hello from REST, easy reactive. Yeah, grateful. I'm happy with it. Let's make an architecture, guys. What I mean, I'm opening a package and name should okay. Let's say Pojo, whatever. Okay. So new class the employee. Okay. So let's see Lombok Quarkus is available or not. Getting started with Quark, the table of contents. Oh, okay. Set up name Lombok. Okay. Let's see Quarkus branch. No. Can you see there is some folder structures? So your meta inf. What is meta inf? We have that file in the resources. Okay, let's see. Yeah, we have meta inf. Oh, okay. The application properties is here. What what we have? Can we see something about port? Quarkus HTTP port. Yeah, we can change it. The property is something like that. Okay, we will see later. What is in index HTML? Curry new. This document contains very soft. It's not important. As I can see, there is some path for the SVG. Oh, okay. It is an HTML file I can open in any any browser. Yeah, the HTML file is here, but if you design an MVC application, it is maybe a GUID here. That's why they added the index HTML, but now I don't want to use it. I am just curious about can I add the Lombok or not? Okay. What scope should be provided? The Lombok. Okay. Then Maven Lombok. Okay. I haven't any problem with version. We'll just add here, but still haven't any idea why the all things is red. Okay, provided. Okay, that's cool. Let's sign it. It will work or not. If I check here in employee, Data. Oh, it came. Great. Private. String employee ID path. What kind of ID? I didn't saw any ID with string. And private string employee. It's okay for me if it okay for you too. Okay, how we can define an service for Quarkus? How can define service class for Quarkus? I think the architecture of Spring Boot and the Quarkus should be same, but it can be different too, surprisingly. But let's check it. Who know? You know? You who know? I don't know yet. What is the application scope? Okay, he called the counter service. What is the counter service class? What is the counter service class? If you see, you will understand. He injected. Okay, with inject dependency injection is working with inject, not with autowired. In here, where is the service? I'm looking for service. The counter service. Where is the counter service? Counter bean. The bean defined with application scope. For example, I haven't any database object like GDBC or something like that, or I wouldn't use the Hibernate or something like that. But if I use it in, if you can remember from the Spring, it should be entity, but there is no entity, guys. If even have the beans or pojos have the application scoped, as I understood, as you can see, but I will not use it because it is unnecessary for me now. As you understood, how do you await using private member? Okay, it is the application scooped. The injection, the, no guys, maybe I was wrong because he injects some services in counter bean. How how possible? So let me check the controller. As you can see, there is no anything for the define the controller. Maybe the architecture totally wrong from the Spring Boot because there is no annotation. It is just path. If I check into the path, there is documented target and nothing special here. And produced, it is not there. Maybe you can define media type as JSON, right? Yeah, application JSON, but it is plain. Okay, let's continue the our journey in our journey. Okay, I will skip this page because I didn't saw any. Oh, okay, guys. In also services, we have to use application scoped. Okay, let's uh, let's create our new service package. So, but the as I understood, they don't call the service as the service, but I will go with my own way. Okay, employee service. Okay, and we'll add my annotation application scoped. Okay, I should define an method. Okay, it can be void greeting. Okay, string. Okay, I'm done with it. String hello guys. Okay. Oh no, I honestly I want to see a string. Okay, return hello guys. Okay. But if I use the no, it is not the I want because I want to use my Pojo employee employee return employee name. Okay, employee that get employee name. Okay, it is better for me now. So let's go our endpoint example resource. Okay, I'm okay with work with hello. As we saw before, the dependency injection in here is working with inject annotation. I will call my employee service uh, employee service. Okay, but uh, it's really okay. Return employee service. That my greeting service. Where is my greeting service? Where is my? Let me check. Greetings. Okay. Oh, public. Maybe we have to use our access modifier. And now can I reach my okay. Um, I will define a new employee here. Don't blame me because of my bad code for now because we are trying to understand the architecture of Quarkus. Okay, let's say ghost and employee set employee ID. What is this? It's long. Okay. Oh, if it is long, I have to add the some sign for say it is long. Okay, employee. I passed employee in the service and it maybe return the name of employee. It will show us the ghost and the additionally it have to work in 1990 port. Okay, I enabled the Lombok uh, plugin. By the way, you are waiting. I tried to keep this video long, do you know, because uh, everything went great. Okay, the localhost 1990. Let's try, guys. Localhost 1990. Hello. Yeah, return the ghost. The everything is working well. What we understood if we want to use dependency injection, it is with inject annotation. The controller hasn't any special annotation. It is just working. Okay, the endpoint is just your pet annotation, and you can define here get or post or could maybe or delete, right? Okay, it's just it. But I love this architecture, it is something simplest. Okay, if I go service, the service is using with application scopes annotation, and then we haven't anything in our Pojos class, in our entity, in our model, however you call it. So, and if you want to use something in here, you also can use the application scope annotation in your entity class. And there is application property is came automatically, but not like Spring Boot, because in Spring Boot we have to create it with manually. The everything is done with me, and our application is working perfectly. Thank you for listening to me, and thank you for joining my channel. Have a good night.